his first foul.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Zingas, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Jalen Brunson comes in for Sterling Brown. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Ntilikina. Doncic passes to Pop. And Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Porter looking it over. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? If you start losing sight of that, last half of your season could be tough. Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
All right, rookies coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. All right, players.
Already February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Let's take a look at the Warriors. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Dallas Mavericks, a few slots below them.
And, well, for the Warriors, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
And here is Curry following Porzingis' three, stolen by Brunson. It's stolen by Curry. Passes it to Looney. On the wing, Wiggins. 23 points his last outing. Clock at 6. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bjelica, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for the Warriors.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play these guys heads up. Second, the Warriors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Here's Curry after the Mavericks pick up 3. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Looney down low. Marjanovic on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So the defender was all over Kevon Looney. He got physical right back. That's a nice play.
Green, he's checked in for Marjanovic. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. The Mavericks trailing. Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Green passes to Porzingis. 1:22 left in the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got 10 points.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
Thompson in the post. Brunson covering. Thompson misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Green passes to Finney-Smith. They kick it out to Green, and stolen by Wiggins. Here's Curry with the three. Here's Thompson. Makes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Clay outworking the defense and letting that one go.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
And 2 shots coming up at the line. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
the previous play is under
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Reggie Bullock is checked in for Dallas. Ntilikina comes in for Luka Doncic. Different look here for the Warriors. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for Kevon Looney. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. Poole's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Stephen Curry. First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
So the wing on the left. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Warriors ball.
And he drives in.
Yeah, easy call.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Both free throws good from Poole. Here's Ntilikina. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead.
40.
Thank you, David. And whoops.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
Even though I'm a checkers man myself, we're seeing a chess match out there between the two generals. They're creating high-quality looks for themselves and their teammates. Both players are doing a great job of orchestrating their offenses.
And now, fellas, you talk about Golden State. They find themselves in a hard-fought battle.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson. He's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 12.
And when he's knocking down the triple, back it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Dallas moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. Goes back up. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. The pass to Looney. Inside. And stolen by Wiggins. Top of the key, Looney. Porter passes to Thompson. Left side, Curry. That's tipped.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The lead is 2. Now the feed to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Curry's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 4. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Looney. Over Kleba. Porter dishes to Thompson. Back to Porter. It's deflected. To the left wing. Here's Finney Smith. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry fires from way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Finished off the break. Brunson's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Beautiful transition offense there. execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burn through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Sterling Brown is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock comes in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Here's Ntilikina. Going inside. Good. Ntilikina's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Ntilikina wanting to be assertive and the coaching staff encouraging that kind of play.
Now, here's Poole. He's guarded by Bullock. Tries again. Out left to the wing. Here's Toscano. Oh, good with the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Warriors trail by 6. Payton left side. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Payton's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the B was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And stolen by Payton. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Pass to Toscano. Down low, Elitza laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Some numbers for Bielitsa. His last 10 games, he's around 6 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Ntilikina passes to Kleba, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Porter's checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Poole the pass to Porter. Timeout called the Warriors.